pheasant. It's kind of a take on duck a la orange, but it's pheasant a la orange, and it's got an Asian twist to it.
Oh, very good.
It's really not duck a la orange at all. But we have some. Again, this is a Kentucky farmer. I'm going to make a little joke at their expense, but they grow all my birds: Pheasant, pheasant, squab, large chickens as well, and their last name is Hatcher. So Dutch and Linda Hatcher, Hickory Run Farms. And this, for the, maybe, I wanted to bring a whole bird because I wasn't sure, it's not often you get to see pheasant, and people think about pheasant as being a real gourmet ingredient.
Exactly.
And here we are in Kentucky raising beautiful pheasants. And I wanted to also say that when I cook these small birds, I never roast them whole like this. I always cook the breast apart from the dark meat. Now, online there are recipes for how to braise these legs. You saute them first, you put them with mirepoix, which is onions, carrots, celery, chicken broth, star anise, orange juice, blada, blada, blada. Bring it up to a simmer, put them in the oven, about 325, 350 degrees, and just let them go for about 45 minutes to an hour. I have one that I've already done because we don't have that kind of time. But we're going to cook the breast of pheasant. And we're going to season it. This is a little Szechuan peppercorns. And what we do with, because this is an Asian bent on the pheasant a la orange.
You do have an Asian twist to this with some of the ingredients you put on. And that's what's neat about it, too. I mean, you can have pheasant, so many different ways, and it's just a lot of flavor.
The Szechuan peppercorn, we roast the Szechuan peppercorns with salt, and with a kosher salt, and then we grind it together. So it forms the Szechuan pepper salt, which is really nice. Okay, so we're going to do skin side down.
Okay. Always a good secret, right? Start the skin side down, let that crisp up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that steams the breast. I wanted to show you these oranges. Okay, so in the recipe, we have explained to people how to make orange confit, which we have done for years at Holly Hill. We slow cook oranges and lemons in simple syrup. And I mean, at like 200 degrees, and you get this really lovely sort of candied orange effect. These have been cooked in a vacuum-sealed bag in a sous vide cooker for probably about 8 hours. But look at that color.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Orange and just incredible.
And they're tender. It's like eating, it's like orange marmalade, only it's not orange marmalade. I don't know, it's hard to describe. So that's kind of exciting and fun.
Very exciting. When you said, I've got a new cooker in the kitchen, I thought you meant your husband. Now, your husband cooks, right? He's a chef?
My husband and I met at the Culinary Institute of America.
Good.
We were partners in the same class. We met on the first day of school in 1989.
Wow.
I know. It's been a lot. I mean, can't believe we've been married 16 years. I can't believe that. But yes, we had a culinary romance, and he is a New York guy, but now he's a Kentucky guy.
Good. I'm glad you brought him to Kentucky.
Yay! Yay! Okay, so we have now this hot skillet, and it has enough oil in it, a little bit. But we're going to add a tiny drop of sesame oil. That's mainly a flavoring agent. And here we have julienne parsnips. That's all they are. They're just peeled and cut into little matchsticks. We're going to make them smoke in here now. Again, some of our Szechuan salt.
Okay.
Because we want them a little tiny bit spicy, but this is such a simple recipe. Easy peasy.
And parsnips, that's a great root vegetable to use for different things.
It is, and they're so healthy for you. And people think, when they think of root vegetables, they think long, slow baking, or they think boiling, or something's going to take a long, long time. You can only do it on a Saturday night, blah, blah, blah. No, just these cook really, really quickly. You just have to cut them small.
Put a little matchsticks, julienne them up.
Yeah, julienne them up. If you can't do matchsticks, just try real thin half moons.
Okay.
Now we have sake over here, and that's, again, going to create some steam in the pan. And we'll just let that evaporate till it's dry. And that's a traditional Japanese parsnip dish. I got it out of a Japanese cookbook, and right now the menu at Holly Hill Inn is Japanese and French. A lot of times I like to try to take things that inspire me cross-culturally and put them together. And that, it helps me innovate a little bit with some of the things that I'm doing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and you can see how fast that sake has evaporated out. When it's gone, the parsnips are done. So that's a real clear indicator to you when your parsnips are ready. Okay, so this is about ready there. And we'll put our parsnips down.
And at the Holly Hill Inn, we need reservations, and can you tell us all about...
It's about an hour's drive from Louisville. It's exit 65 on I-64.
And it's right off of 64.
Yeah,
so,
you
I
can
mean,
see the house from the interstate
Yep.
in the winter. But it's good to call us. We have a website, hollyhillinn.com. Anytime the menu changes, we get it posted there as fast as we can. You can also become a fan on Facebook of Holly Hill Inn now. Right. So our leg is down, and
oh, beautiful.
our beautiful little breasty breasts.
Oh, done to perfection, I
Yeah.
see. There it is. Not overcooked,
Not overcooked.
like Mom's turkey.
My mom's going to kill me if she
I know,
sees
I was going to
this.
say, I think we're both in trouble.
Now we're going to see those things drape over there. That's the color, right? That's the color.
Fantastic.
These little tips like this are what make something that's pretty simple a little bit special. And then there's the sauce.
Oh,
Sauce makes everything good in life.
it does. I cover up a lot of mistakes with sauce, and it still works. It's great. I'm telling you, another secret.
And then we put a little black sesame seed there just to highlight the color of the orange.
And a little Asian influence.
Yeah, and then I made some chili oil. This is simple to make. I take a boatload of cayenne pepper ground and put it with just a canola salad oil, warm it very, very gently, let it sit, and then strain it through a coffee filter. Let it sit for about an hour. I learned that from a guy down in Louisiana. I mean, he was going through squirt bottles of this stuff. But that's nice to give it a little spark. And that's the...
That is beautiful. Fantastic, Rita. Wow.